Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States until our country's representatives can figure out what the hell is going on.
People think every Muslim is ISIS.
That's a big problem.
It's a big problem.
Not only are what they are saying about Muslims wrong and shameful, it's dangerous.
Everybody needs to feel safe in their home place and abroad.
Any official that is responsible for bringing people in that they do not know if they are radical Islamic terrorists will bear responsibility for the consequences of their action.
The political realm in which we live right now is poisoned. It's deeply toxic.
In defense of Donald Trump, his statement was not to just eliminate all refugees. He wants to put a halt to figure out what's going on. That's basically his words.
But his
doesn't,
Steve,
I don't think he really wants to stop people like these folks.
But he wants to, for now, put a temporary ban on all Muslims. So that is anyone who's of the Muslim faith. That is very extreme and discriminatory.
That's extreme, but then there's the radical Muslim that infiltrates, which could be a problem.
I believe that Mr. Trump is ignorant of the facts.
The people who came as a refugee, United States government checked the history of their life like for 7 years ago before what they did. Mm-hmm. So they know everything they did before. Even us, when we came, we had to get our papers and everything we did like even when we were born till the year they told us we'd be a refugee.
You know, safety first, safety first.
I think it's safety, and I think one of the big things in the debate that I struggle with is the fact that I think that the community, the political community, which many people are following, say that safety and compassion are at opposite ends of the spectrum.
Right.
And I believe that is a false argument.
If I would speak with Mr. Donald Trump, I want to tell him one thing, that he wants to ban all Muslim people. Islam means peace. Our religion means peace. So our Quran doesn't have anything about killing people or killing anyone or being a terrorist.
It's a certain segment of your religion that they refer to as radical Islam. I've heard that name. ISIS, I've heard that name. I've heard Taliban. I've heard all these names that we have been told by the news medias here and the politicians and others that they're out to harm the West.
Mr. Donald Trump it doesn't matter if it took 10 years.
Right.
He just doesn't want you to be here.
The fear is if it's happening there and these people that are chopping heads off over there could happen here, and it's got to be protected before heads start getting chopped off here.
Statements made on a political framework to a large, broad population need to be weighed very, very, very carefully because they have an impact for a long, long time. What he has said and what Donald Trump has said and other politicians are saying will never go away. Once those words are released around the world, they have an impact on the soul of every person that hears them. And I would say the man was a fool.
I'm not worried because there's always a solution for that. And I know by communicating with the American people, I see what they're feeling about me. So
there's always a solution.
Yeah.
That to be remembered.
Good word.
There's always a solution.
Yeah, that's a good word.
Always.
Yeah, thank you. That's very wise.